hear that is.
Hot dog. Oh, this one's a lot hotter than that one. Are there any other requests? This is what I'm doing. I mean, I can do stuff, but you paid good money to come to the convention, and if nobody else will do the songs you want to hear, I'll sure try.
You changed.
I don't know how.
Nice try.
What? You're getting real technical on me. I knew this was a mistake every time I say I'll take requests this.
I like that one where you do the claw and something else.
Oh, yeah.
What is it? I think it was this.
I already did the claw, but I have a cool version of this one you'll like. Jerry Reed used to tell a little bit of a story. He'd say, you know, most people don't open up their guts for everybody on stage because it's scary, and it is. Every time you get up on stage, you have a persona. Everybody has one. You never let the crowd see the vulnerable side of you because it's scary. But Jerry was the first artist who decided to embrace that fear and do that. And I really felt close to him because he and I were a lot alike. He would tell the story about how the guitar was all that ever really meant much to him, and that was the same way for me. Because see, it's just 6 strings and a slab of wood or two, but it's a bridge. It's a bridge from my mind to your soul, and that means everything. And without that bridge, none of us would be here today. And everybody has something in their life that is just the most special thing to it. For me and Jerry, it was the guitar. You know, Jerry used to tell a story about how he went fishing on the Cumberland River and he got a phone call from Felton Jarvis. I was Elvis's producer. He said, Reed, come down here to the studio. Elvis is cutting Guitar Man. That's a song he wrote. And he said if I can't get that funky guitar lick on the beginning, he didn't want it recorded at all. So come on down here, Jerry. Elvis needs you to play on the record. And I recall to this day Jerry's exact words off of that recording. I was 18 miles away, and I got to the studio in 2.5 minutes. Not that he was nervous or anything. And so, you know, that was really special for Jerry. And every time I pick up a guitar, it's very special for me. And so if you'll give me the chance to do this little thing for about 4 minutes, I get to be Jerry Reed. So, this guitar means everything to me. So I'm going to do Guitar Man for you, but first I want to do you a little something Jerry wrote that really tells it how it is. Everybody talks to their guitars. Just imagine if it talked back. I'm your guitar. I'll be your wings when you sail along the wind. I'm your guitar. your heart, your soul, your spirit, part of everywhere you've been. I'm your guitar. You can tell it when your fingers touch the wood. I'm your guitar. I'm everything you hope for, and I'm everything that's good. So play me, pour your heart out on my strings. Take me by the hand, guitar man, and we will build a dream. So everybody can think about whatever it is that's really special to you. For me, it's this guitar. And I'm gonna do you Guitar Man. And for these short 3 minutes, I get to be Jerry Reed. So, hang on to what you got. I'll try not to hurt you too bad. And hopefully you can feel what I believe Jerry felt when he wrote it and what Elvis felt when he recorded it. It's gonna be loud, but here it goes. With my guitar under my coat, I hitchhiked all the way down to Memphis, got a room at the YMCA for the next 3 weeks. So when I hummed them nightclubs looking for a place to play, you know, I thought my picking would set on fire, but nobody wanted to hire a guitar man. Well, I nearly about starved to death down in Memphis, run out of money and luck. So it bummed me a ride down to Macon, Georgia on an overloaded poultry truck. Got on down to Panama City, started picking out some of them all-night bars, hoping I could make myself a dollar doing music on my guitar. Got the same old story with them all-night peers. You know there ain't no room around here for a guitar man. We don't need a guitar man, son. So I slept in the hobo jungles, roamed 1,000 miles of track, till I found myself in Mobile, Alabama, at a club they called Big Jack's. A little 4-piece band was jamming, so I took my guitar and I set in. I showed them what a band would sound like with a swing. A little guitar man does like this. Make it on out to a club called Jack's if you got a little time to kill. You can just follow that crowd of people, you'll wind up out on his dance floor, digging the finest little 5-piece group of another Gulf of Mexico. But you guess who's leading that 5-piece band? Well, you know it's that swinging little guitar man. Guitar man. Band, wouldn't you know it's that swinging little guitar man. close to me named Bob Phipps, and he meant the world to me. And we went, and you know, he never realized there was any footage of Merle. He had just seen him there around our hometown in Vincennes, Indiana. His brother, Merle's brother, John Travis, lived in Cynthiana, which is a little, maybe about 45-minute to an hour drive. And he had seen him when he was younger, but he didn't know there was any footage of him. So we went to YouTube and pulled up Merle Travis doing Cannonball Rag. And that was just it. The look of sheer joy on Bob's face, I'll never forget it. And I was just blown away. We were using the McDonald's Wi-Fi, so I couldn't really hear the licks because every time, you know, he'd do something cool, there'd be ice coming in a cup or them ding, fries are done or something. But I was still blown away by what I saw and what I heard. And that was really big for me. So I'm going to do you Cannonball Rag here real quick. You're going to hear it a bunch this convention, but I studied that, and this is how Merle did it the first time I ever saw a thumb pick in action. On the Tex Ritter Show. Showed me how, you know, how Hank Garland, if you remember him, great flat picker here in Nashville, how he wrote a little single note thing for Cannonball Rag. And something like this. Let's see, then you know, Jerry and Chet recorded it too on one of their albums as a duet. They started off with this little roll thing, went something like this. But Merle's biggest hit, everybody, you've heard this before too, but this is fun for me to get to do, and I hope you enjoy it too. This one's for Sylvia, who's in the crowd. I know she likes this song. Hi. And she requested this one, and so I'm going to do it the best of my ability. Now this requires a little bit of crowd participation. Merle hated this song with a passion. Worst song ever written, he said. You know, Columbia told him, we need you to write some folk songs. He said, it can't be done. Then it won't be a folk song. They said, well, write something that sounds like a folk song. So Merle wrote this, and it was his least favorite song up until the time Tennessee Ernie Ford sold a few million copies. Then he got to where he just loved it, as he said. So No, everybody knows this. Well, some people, oh, that's hot. Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bones. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Well, I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. Loaded 16 tons, number 9 coal, and the straw boss said, well, Lord bless your soul. You load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. This has probably become my most requested song here at the convention. Don't fall. There's a dear buddy of mine. He came here for many, many years. His name was Charlie, but everybody knew him as Houston Price. And he went and saw the very last performance of Chet Atkins in public, a little place called Broadway Sound. And he went there and saw Chet do his last show, and they had to wheel him up on a wheelchair, and he only got to do about 5 songs before he was too weak to do anymore. But he did remember Chet, for the first time, did this song and sung it and played it by himself, and it was the last song Chet ever did. And there wasn't a dry eye in the house. It's called The Next Time I'm in Town. And it goes something like this. This one's for you, Houston. I hope you're up there with Chet watching right now. To spend. You've been so good to be around. I thank you for that special thrill. Keeps me going on until the next time I'm in town. Though I won't be back here for a while, I'll hear your laughter, see your smile. I'll remember what went down. And though I don't know how or when, I'll be seeing you again the next time I'm in town. Oh, the next time that I'll be passing through. things we've got to look forward to. Checking up on old friends, staying up all night long, playing jukebox music, singing old country songs. Well, the places and the faces range across the edge of time and change, and once again I'm homeward bound. And though I don't know how or when I'll be seeing you again the next time I'm in town. Oh, it's been something seeing you again, and this time we've had to spend. You've been so good to be around. I thank you for that special thrill, keeps me going on until the next time I'm in town. If you can, sing it with me once. It's been something seeing you again, and in this time we've had to spend. You've been so good to be around. But there's one thing I promise you, that's another rendezvous the next time I'm in town. The next time I'm in town. Thank you folks so much. God bless you.
Hey, Mr. Twitty, give it up for having Twitty. Good job, buddy. Stick around for the